boom, ends the episode.
And it's so good.
It's unreal, but everybody's just freaking out because everyone's like, what's going on? Like, and the cuts back and forth, and the music, like, true cinema. I don't care. Even if you're a homophobe, it is cinema. Like, I don't care who
Even if you're
are.
homophobic, you gotta love this episode.
You got to love this episode, truly, because it is just so, like, it has... All the things she said,
running through my head, running through my head, running things she said. This is not enough. We're back in person.
Oh, guys, I made it back in one piece.
No more of that Zoom.
No more of
crap.
that Zoom. Although that was kind of slay.
That was kind of slay.
Thank you to my father.
Shout out to Papa Russell.
And we're in the same frame today.
I love it. I love it. Look.
I mean, God, look.
I love it.
Look at it. Look at the quality.
Oh my gosh, guys. It feels so good to be reunited.
It now feels like the new year. It feels real now that we're back here, back together.
Yeah.
So it actually feels real.
Right.
Feels correct.
It feels correct, Auntie.
Correct to be back with my Rye.
I'm so happy.
So happy.
Back in good old Queens.
Oh, good old Queens.
King of Queens. We got our Dunkin'.
And I got my Dr. Pepper around there somewhere. But had to have a donkey today.
And then, I got my...
Had to have a donkey. Y'all, this quality might be a little too good.
I know. I just saw myself. I was like, ooh, I look a little pale. I might need to get a little, like, tan sponsorship.
Little spray, sugar and brine.
I've never done that before, but
You never got a spray?
No.
Love a spray. It's especially for my girlies in the winter. They always ask me, "Oh, how do you like stay slim in the winter?" Baby, you get a spray tan. That's exactly what you do. It's the only thing you do is get a spray tan, continue to eat, get a spray tan.
I'm continue to eat.
And I'm talking about eat like food. And eat slap.
I've never had a spray tan.
Well, I think maybe 2026 bucket
2026
list.
maybe.
Listen, changes your life because you look in the mirror, you look so bronze, you look so great. Like especially,
I feel like it looks wrong. I'm so pale.
Yeah, but
I got that Irish
the
pale
Irish
skin.
fear nothing and no one. Now it only looks wrong to you because you're not like
used to it.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
But to other people, they're like, "Who is this bronzed babe walking down the street?"
We love it. Okay, maybe we'll get
Maybe you should.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should.
Do you want to tell us what we have going on about Ballin Studios first?
Sure. Okay,
There's lots we have upcoming that we need you guys to get on it.
If you don't know, Ballin Studios is a production company that I founded this last summer, and it's helped to raise awareness for testicular cancer through art, content, and storytelling. And we've got our next live show coming up here in New York City at the Green Room 42 on September. No, girl, not September.
September.
On February 24th at 9:30 p.m., we've got Take Me Home, a Country Cabaret.
I don't know where he just got September from. I'm not over that. In September. Oh,
September. I was just thinking. Anyway, so obviously, if you're listening to this, you love country music.
Yeah.
So come on out. You'll hear both of us sing. Well, sing a song. Some great classic hits. You can also, if you're not in the city, you can watch on live stream.
Yes, beauty.
And if you want to find out any of this, you can go to Ballin Studios NYC on Instagram, and it's all on our link. And just get the tickets right there.
Link
and while you're at it, drop a follow. Help support us ball cancer survivors.
Right. If not, then you don't support.
If not, then you don't support.
Then you just want them to continue with it.
Side note, have you ever seen Hacks?
No, the show.
Yeah.
I heard it's really good.
I watched the first season, and I started the second season, and the boss, he's like the boss of this company, and he's talking about, going on a honeymoon or going on a trip with his wife, and he's like, I'm vivid. He's like, I want to get my balls drained. Well, ball, I'm a survivor. And that's not me.
That's what he said?
That's what he said?
Ball.
I'm a survivor.
If you guys don't know, usually when you have testicular cancer, you may or may not, but most likely get one removed. So that's the joke.
That's the joke.
Ball.
Grab
life by the balls.
Ball.
In
just the ball.
Case.
In the case of me and other people.
Which we love. We love the uni ball. We support the uni ball.
We support the uni ball.
Absolutely, we support the uni ball. Inclusivity for all. Ball.
Yeah. Love it.
Period.
And,
right, well, thanks for updating us.
Of course. And we've got some super duper fun things happening with the podcast.
Yes, we do.
Coming up. Nothing's fine. We're moving in silence this year.
Yes, moving in silence, just like we said. Don't tell anybody your moves until they happen.
But, ooh, they're going to be so fun. We can't wait.
So stay tuned. You might see us on the streets.
Maybe. Maybe on tour.
All right, now we're just making shit up.
Maybe
in a van.
Maybe on the cover of Vogue magazine. At the Spotify Creator Awards.
But we're moving in silence. Honestly, that's the best part about moving in silence. You can just you can foreplay a little bit. Yeah, you can foreshadow a little bit. Like, guys, your favorite mag. You might have to, or no, you just might have to stay on top of it the next.
Subscribe.
Okay, guys. Today's topic, we could not talk about.
Yeah,
this.
Guys, we gotta talk. All the things you said, running in my head, running through my head, running through these. Heated Rivalry.
Yes, you said it.
Ooh.
It's because he was locked in.
He was locked in.
Heated Rivalry.
We gotta talk about it. It's taking over the nation by storm.
Nation, worldwide. Now, we were talking about what should we talk about. I was like, oh, maybe we could talk about some theater stuff. And then all of a sudden we were like,
oh,
no. We gotta talk about
Grainger. Last episode, Grainger hadn't seen it yet.
I had not seen it yet. The last ep, and on the last reel, I said I was going to wait till I got back to the city. I did not wait. I actually started it the day after, and then I did finish it here back in the city. My final episode, I was like, I'm going to wait till I get back in Queens, and I'm already on my second watch. Basically almost done with my second watch. So, it did not last long. It did not wait. Had to get it on. Had to. And we thought, maybe we'll just do a segment about Heated Rivalry. No, it's good. And Ryan clearly said, he said, it might take the whole pod, though. I was like, you know what?
We got a lot to debrief.
Yeah.
We got a lot to debrief about.
And it's also the hot top. I mean, how can you not talk about it? How can we not talk about it?
We haven't really seen each other since Grainger's been back.
No, we haven't. He took my class the other day, but that was
that's really it.
So this is our first reunion, true revival. Revival. So, a lot to unpack.
But before we get into that, we got to start with our Billy Highs and Billy Lows. Grainger, you want to go first?
Sure.
Billy High.
Billy High was... this last week was my first week back at work, back at the old Orange Theorist, and honestly, just incredible. It was really, I'm not going to say I'm surprised because I know I'm good at my job. I know that I serve the people well, but it was really just kind of honoring to hear everyone be so happy that I was back. And I got lots of cards left for me from whenever I was gone, because I'm sure the people that were covering my classes had said, hey, Grainger has an injury. So people knew. There was rumors, though. There was a lot of rumors. I got a card that was like, sorry, you broke your leg. I was like, we'll just let him have that. But I'm like, there's a lot of rumors about a leg break. People thought it was an ankle. People thought I broke my arm. Which I thought was funny. I was like, well, we've traveled all the way up to the body. But I got lots of cards. Just was so welcomed back in warm arms. Great, nice, full classes. It just was really, again, I'm not surprised because I'm confident in what I do. I love what I do. I know I'm good at it. But it was just very, very just heartfelt to hear people in person come and give me hugs and tell me how much they missed me and whatnot. So that was my high, getting back to work. For sure. Bit of exhausting, realizing my stamina, that is my Billy Low, is realizing my stamina is not quite back to where it needs to be. Not even just physically, but mentally. I was like, damn, because I started my work week back on Fridays is technically my Mondays. And those are my longest days where I teach the most amount in a row. And I was like, damn, by the third class, I was like, whew.
She's tired.
Oh my God, yeah, a girl is tired. A girl is huffing, a girl is puffing.
She's
so
sleepy.
that was my Billy loafing, a little discouraged about that. But however, I know my craft well, which is fitness. I know exactly what I need to do to get back at it. So I'm not going to let that bring me down too low. But it's just a little discouraging knowing that I'm like, oh, damn. I gotta put in a couple extra. Yeah, I'm like
extra work.
Yes, because once you reach maintenance mode, especially in your fitness and lifestyle routine, that becomes easy. Mm-hmm. But refining it, it's kind of like starting over again in a way. And you're like, damn, I know it's gonna be brutal the next couple weeks, but I'm just gonna have to lock in. So yeah, that is my Billy high and my Billy low. Thanks for listening. Okay, and you?
My Billy high of the day or the week, it's kind of the same thing, kind of with health. I just have had a really good week. I've been exercising more. I've been eating right. You know, I went to the doctor. I got not a ER doctor. I have a dude I go to now. What is he called?
Oh, a primary physician.
Primary care doctor.
Yes, come on, PCP.
Ain't never had one of those before.
PCP is
so primary. I went.
Yeah, primary care physician.
Love it. Got my checkup, all good in the hood. And last night I had like the best. This is gonna sound weird. I had the best sleep of my life.
That's not weird. That's to be celebrated.
Like I woke up and I was like, oh, I felt like I had like downed cough medicine and passed out. That kind of sleep. But all natural, baby.
All natural.
No cough
Why
medicine.
do you think you slept so well?
Because I've been working.
Because I haven't slept.
No, I have slept. I've had for almost every day this week, I've had a single digit bedtime.
So like at 8, 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Period.
I've been on my phone, but
have you still been tracking your sleep?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I need to though.
Well, you did. You had your knockoff Oura ring.
I've got my ultra
you had your
human
Oura ring.
I've got my ultra human ring. I got that dude's dead though. I got I don't know. I like what it does. It's just sometimes when I wear rings and then I feel like I'm wearing a ring, I'm like, I hate this. Get this off my body right now.
Oh, like an autism thing.
Yeah.
yeah. Got it. Okay, great. I'm excited about you about that.
Yeah. So I've been feeling great. I've been in a little funk with ever since cancer. So like a year and a half, just with, getting back into it. But no, I feel great. I've been going to the gym.
Yeah, he slayed in my class the other day. He slayed.
I know. So I go to classes, for the last couple, 6 months, I'd be going, I'd be like, oh, I'll call it. I'd be going easy on myself. I'm like, but last couple classes, I'm like, shit, after watching Heated Rivalry, I'm like, I gotta get this hockey bod.
I gotta be sexy.
We'll talk
about that. We'll talk about the want and need to be sexy.
I was like, if they're gonna cast me in season 2, I gotta look the part, dog. So
moving in silence. Maybe cats.
Moving in silence.
All right, you got a Billy Low?
Billy Low, let me think. Not really.
That's kind of good that you have to think of that.
I know. It's been a good week. I think same as you almost, like stamina, just getting back into the swing of everything. And also like with Ballin Studios, it's like a lot of like extra work I have on top of my full-time job, which I love. I love to do it. But it can take a lot. Yeah.
And you care about it being good.
Yes. I want it to be good and have good quality. So I'm not just trying to post, shit.
Yeah.
But that's also not the worst thing in the world. Yeah. To be tired from doing what you love.
No, it's not. My favorite quote that I love seeing people post: can't complain about having too much on your plate when the goal was to eat. About eating. Well, thanks for listening to our Billy High, Billy Lows. Please comment down below some Billy Highs and Lows that you have, or DM us. We would like some more interaction from you guys. We'd like to see some more comments.
Yeah, what the heck, guys?
Yeah, so we'd like for you to interact a little more. I mean, we have lots, lots of likes, lots of support, but when we say, hey, comment, I would like for you to comment.
We just want to chit-chat with you guys. We just want to talk.
I would like for you to comment.
Yeah.
So that way we can interact.
We need the engagement, people.
Yeah, so your 2026 resolution is when someone asks you to comment below, you should probably comment below.
You should probably do that. Actually, did you see we got a comment on Spotify, actually.
Oh, no? How can he see that?
I have no idea. Okay. But I saw it from like the Spotify admin creator part. And it was so sweet. I don't know who it was, but she was like, this podcast is my meditation white noise. I don't need white noise. I just need this.
I'm screaming because one of our members at Orange Theory, she's amazing. She's like, if there's 0 fans of or whatever that Lady Gaga quote is, if there's 99 people in a room and there's one person that believes in you, it's me or whatever. She's like, I live and die, breathe by it. I wonder if I
can look it up.
Please find it. Not us being the white noise. That's hilarious. This is what I'm listening to regulate my emotions. Meditation, lame-o. This podcast, bliss. Lisa.
I can't really see.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
Period, queen.
We love you.
Reach out to us. Maybe we can call you.
Yeah, we'll talk to you to sleep.
Cameo? Hey, maybe we should get on Cameo.
Who the hell's gonna buy our Cameo?
What do you mean? Many people.
Guys, $2 Cameo.
So go ahead and comment down below if you would like for us to get Cameo. A little extra dollar here and
Extra
there.
dollar.
Maybe
Never
we can
hurt
make our
nobody.
first dollar. Because we have yet to make our first dollar.
That's okay. We're getting there, people.
It's okay.
That's
we're
okay,
getting
honey.
there. And listen, I have had a lot of compliments about our growth from episode
Yes.
1 to now.
Even Icy, I'm like, because
Icy?
I see it.
Oh, even Icy. I'm like, who's Icy?
Because I was working. So before we announced the podcast, we filmed a couple of backup episodes to have just on retainer. And we were going to post one, and I listened to it. I was like, this is horrible.
No.
I texted her. I was like, girl, we're not posting this. This sucks. But that only atones to our growth.
It's just growth.
In a month or two.
Yeah, like you can't. Yes. The only.
Yeah.
I'm like, when did we start this?
We announced December, like the first Friday of December.
We just started, so.
This is episode what? 7, 6?
Yeah, that was so funny.
We're still in single digits, honey.
And Ryan likes to censor me, so
I don't censor nobody. Sometimes I'm like, well, let me reframe this.
Well, I forget. I'm like, this is representative of his brand. He's gonna cut this. His
no
studio, and
Well, it's also. We want to monetize.
Yeah, we want to monetize.
There's
we want to get
certain
money.
things we can't say.
So for the kids, we gotta say, is this content for kids? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it is. Santa ain't real. No, just kidding.
So the topic at hand, heated rivalry.
Yes.
So I thought we'd just go episode by episode, honestly.
And then there's some things that I want to talk about as well that's just kind of beyond like the smut and the sexiness of it all, because it's so much deeper than that. There's also a huge community and kind of topic of discussion about why women, and not just straight women, but even queer women, are so addicted to it. Not even addicted to it, but why they're so emotionally moved by it.
I feel like we haven't seen a fan base come out of nowhere like this. Like,
since like Twilight.
These boys,
like since
a month ago, nobody knew. Nobody knew who they were a month ago. They like announced an award at the Golden Globes last week.
Unreal. He was like, months ago, I was
a server. Which I think as an artist, very inspiring.
So inspiring, because that's real.
That's real. It's
literally real.
Yeah. And you gotta be ready. When the opportunity comes, you gotta be ready, because that dude, amazing.
Which one?
Both.
Okay.
But I'm talking about
Hudson or Connor.
Because he was the server, right?
Yes. Well, I know Hudson was also serving at the spaghetti factory or something too.
Spaghetti factory.
They were both
either
servers.
way, both of them were amazing. And this show, because they filmed in like what, 30-something days? Like they got the call and they were filming within a week.
It was low budget. It was a low budget film as well.
So it's just a sign, like, you got to be ready. You got to stay ready. Because when that opportunity comes, you got to be ready to deliver, like those two dudes did.
But listen, the whole thing with
the Boy Scout motto: be prepared.
Angus Cloud, may he rest in peace. But he was in Euphoria, and he was also doing a serving job as well. Like, it was a big story where he was serving tables and was picked up literally from serving tables and landed that role and landed that job. So there's a lot of that. So it's not even. Most time, it ain't even gonna happen in an audition room. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen at the spaghetti factory.
At the spaghetti factory. Could you imagine?
Or wherever.
Being on Orange Theory and getting the call that, hey, you're gonna be on Euphoria.
I'd leave that job so quick.
I'd clock out.
I'd say,
just kidding.
One last all out. I will see you at the Golden Globes.
I would see the Golden Globes. No, I would never do that.
No. But it's just like every time we say, no, we're retired from theater, the moment we would get a call, best thing I've ever had was theater. I will always live and breathe
of my life, theater.
Oh, I've never had a doubt that this was what I was supposed to do. Okay.
Let's start off. Let's chit chat about. Did you write any notes?
Yeah, I have some notes. Girl, I got notes, girl. I love notes because I got to stay on track. ADHD.
All right, I only really wrote down notes for 5 and 6 because I rewatched those.
Also, let us know if you guys like us together here. I kind of like us together because
I like us together.
The main note that I got from our first few was like, "Hey, are you guys in the same room?"
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Like, so why did you split screen it? I was like, we don't know.
We're learning.
That's what everybody else did.
That's what everybody else did.
Well, if they jumped off a cliff, would you jump off a cliff?
Okay. All right, episode 1. Oh, also,
I have the list of the episodes right
if you haven't seen Heated Rivalry,
don't listen to this. We're going to spoil everything.
And if you're not interested, you probably won't want to listen to this podcast because that's all we're going to talk about.
No, but still listen. Just leave it on so we can get $1.
Yeah.
I'd like to make our first $1.
We're going to hang it up like Mr. Krabs.
Yes. Me first $1. I don't know why I said it like that. Beavis. No. Okay. Episode number 1 is Rookies.
Rookies.
So I'm going to start real quick with my journey of it. When I had first started seeing stuff about Heated Rivalry, I thought it was one of those kind of short form, random, like Red Box or whatever it's called. Those weird
on TikTok?
Yes.
Yeah,
those weird, or Drama Box, Drama Hub.
Yeah.
I thought it was those weird things because a lot of that is that, like, a lot of like kind of smutty stuff and whatnot is those weird, part 1, part 2, you got to pay for the rest. Because I was seeing some clips, I was hearing people talk about it. That's what I thought it was. Because it just, in my mind, I was like, oh, anything that's usually like that is through there.
Yeah.
But then I realized, oh, it's actually a show. And then when I heard, oh, it's from a book, my book asked, because I'm a big book girl, I was like, oh, this is probably be pretty good. Now, when I started it, I was packing back up to go back to the city. So I was kind of half listening, half not. And then I quickly realized it was something that I needed to lock into. Yes. And so that's why my second watch was a lot better, because the first couple of things I had missed, especially in the first episode, I was like, oh, I got to go back and watch that.
Yeah.
So Rookies, this is where they meet for the first time.
Yes.
They meet for the first time.
They're basically, the two characters are Shane and Ilya, and they're both like hockey proteges.
Major hockey players. Well, rookies at first, but they are being scouted there. Yeah. They're up and coming. People know that they are going to basically.
But they're like the MVPs of their like class year. They're really good.
And Shane plays for the Montreal,
Canada.
And Ilya plays for Boston, which I thought was kind of random. But
he's from Russia.
Yes, he's from Russia. And he has a crazy thick accent.
Which the dude didn't know Russian.
We have to talk about that.
We gotta talk about that. Especially in the monologue he does in episode 5. Insane.
Unreal. So I genuinely was like, oh, this is a hot little Russian twink that they hired.
He's from Texas.
He is fully some white American.
He's a hillbilly.
He's a hillbilly.
Come on the pod.
Connor, come on the podcast, honey.
Connor, come on the podcast.
Because it is the most convincing Russian and like accent. I mean, also though, I can never know if something's good or bad accent wise, because like the fuck. But I was like, oh, they found some like Russian, some Russian twang. Great, like awesome. No, that accent is insane. He had like 8 days to do it, right?
Yeah, and he took 8 days to learn. Like I heard this interview where he took Russian lessons like every single day, all day during filming. How crazy is that? And you know what else? I mean, I'm sure they're getting paid well, but it was a small budget.
Oh, it was low budget film. That's what I keep hearing, was low budget.
Low budget. I'm excited to see what their paycheck's going to be for season 2.
Oh, period. But I hope that it still keeps the integrity, because sometimes.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. Who's the dude, the other hockey player for the New York? He was on Schitt's Creek. The New York one.
What other hockey player?
From the New York guy.
In the show?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Scott Hunter?
The guy who plays Scott Hunter. I saw an interview with him where the director, like the show was kind of picked up by when they were filming a big network.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, they want to change all these things. Like they were like, oh, no kissing until episode 5.
Oh.
All this stuff. And so the guy who made the show was like, no. So he went with this low budget route. And then a week before it premiered, HBO Max picked it up.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Well, I saw the production company itself as something I'd never heard of before. It's like
Crave.
Yes, never heard of that.
I know, just the cereal. I know the Crave cereal.
Yes, yeah.
That's about it.
Never heard of that.
No. Episode 1.
Rookies. This is where Ilya and Shane meet for the first time before they are signed, because they're playing against each other. Yeah. And then it like fast forwards to, because he's like smoking and Shane's like, smoking's bad for you. Also, representation, Shane is autistic. He's supposed to be autistic, which makes so much sense.
Shane is so autistic.
So much sense. And as two people who are extremely neurodivergent.
And I love it.
Oh, and I love it. It makes me who I am.
I think he's so funny when he just stands there.
No, literally. And like there's shit happening behind him.
He's like.
No, I'm like, yep, never related.
And then whenever he gets there, he says, fuck you.
But they meet each other, and then fast forward, they get signed, and there's already tension. You can feel tension as soon as they meet. There's this incredible scene where
the gym?
Yes, where Shane is at the hotel, and he's like, I think he's thinking he can't sleep.
He can't sleep, so he goes to the gym.
So he goes to the gym, and then obviously Ilya shows up.
Yeah.
And because clearly we can obviously conclude that he probably couldn't sleep either. And there's this incredible, like, 3-minute scene of them on the bike, and they're trying to kind of outdo each other. It's no speaking, though. No speaking. Like, one's going fast, the other one's going faster, and then they get off the bike, and they're sitting there all sweaty, all hot, and Ilya's like, here, drink some water. Yeah, drink the water, drink the water. And this is their first snippet, which I didn't realize till re-watching, of the kind of dominant, submissive vibe they have with each other.
The tension, yeah.
Where he drinks a little bit, Shane drinks a little bit, and then Ilya, like, mouths, he's like, more.
He said he does that?
Yes. Oh my God, you have to go back and watch it. And then he drinks more, and I'm like, oh, Shane, you little Shane, you little sludge. And then what else happens?
Oh, wait, and then they filmed the commercial? That was cute. And they can't stop laughing.
Okay, yes. Then they try to film a commercial or whatever. And then apparently Ilya wasn't even supposed to be in
Yeah,
that
he was like, it was my idea. I want to be in it.
Yes, he requested to be.
That's cute. And then they have the shower scene where they're in the showers.
Oh, that was the first time that he was trying to.
Ilya was like,
and then he was like, oh, forget that even happens. And then they end up meeting up later.
And then Ilya was like, what's your room number?
Yeah. So
what's your room number?
Right off the bat, in episode 1.
Immediate.
But I think my favorite scene in episode 1 is the gym scene, for sure.
Yeah. I like the rooftop. At the end of the episode, they're in the rooftop because it's the end of their first season. Shane just won Rookie of the Year, and Ilya's pissed that he has to go back to Russia. And then they're like, they have a little fight, their first fight.
They do.
See you next season.
Oh, but then they kiss. Ah! And then he's like, yeah. Because they end up hooking up for the first time as well.
At some point
in episode 1. But my takeaway from episode 1, my favorite is the tension that builds. I just love the tension that builds, especially in the gym scene. That's absolutely my favorite.
Yeah. It's episode 1 setting you up for the rest of the series.
Setting you up, but giving you.
Episode 2 is another like 10-year montage.
Yeah, and the fact that this all happens over a course of like 10 years is actually insane.
It is crazy.
Because they see each other like every 2 years at this point. I'm like, oh my God.
And so episode 2 is just more of them kind of.
Episode 2 is called Olympians.
Yeah, so they go to the Olympics, and Ilya's team, it's at Russia, his home turf, and Ilya loses. And so obviously he's PO'd. And Shane just goes up and he's like, hey, are you okay? And Ilya's like, go away. I don't like you.
Oh, and the sexting. They're sexting. And Shane's like, why would you text me before a game?
Yeah, so
even though he's clearly liking it.
So episode 2 is more kind of the same, just getting to know the characters, and they're just hooking up. They got each other's phone numbers now, but they're under aliases.
Ilya?
Aliases, Jane and Lily. Jane and Lily.
Oh, the alias. Yeah, so they finally give each other their number, but Jane and Lily are their alias.
Because they want to be like, oh, we're texting girls. We're not texting another boy.
Which to me, because obviously Ilya had revealed that he had been with men before. So I was kind of well, no, obviously it comes to cultural difference because in Russia, throughout the show, you realize like in Russia, yes, he would get killed for being gay and whatnot. But even though he's so confident in like having been with men before, he's still so not closed off by, but so. He's closed off. Yeah, I guess closed off by. Yeah, it's closed off by, like so secretive and hidden about it.
Poor Ilya.
Poor Ilya, why?
Well, he just didn't want to. He couldn't tell his family.
Oh yeah, of course.
His brother is a douche. His
brother,
dad,
awful.
I think he loves his dad so much. His dad's just hard on him, but he loves his dad.
Yeah, and his dad is like starting to get like dementia and whatnot.
His dad, his dad's like, I saw this guy on TikTok. His dad's Putin.
I'm screaming. That's crazy. And Ilya has this not girlfriend, but this partner named Svetlana.
Yeah, they're just like besties that kind of hook
have
up.
Sex or whatever. Yeah. And I think probably Ilya's long-term goal, I think his long-term plan was to marry her one day, probably just in the eyes of like the
she lives in America, but she's also from Russia.
My favorite part throughout the whole series here, so Shane doesn't end up getting a girlfriend named Rose, and she's some movie star.
One, all the women in this show are top tier.
Yep.
Svetlana, Rose, Who's the other one?
Well, even Shane's mother.
Shane's mom. But who's the other one I'm thinking of?
Oh, Elena.
Elena.
Kip's
That's
friend.
a homegirl. That's a homegirl. So Rose is Shane's like beard girlfriend, and she's so cool. She's so great. She's a movie star, and I have written down in my notes. I said I wish all theater women had this much sense about their gay boyfriends.
Yeah.
Because y'all still be dating them.
Still be dating them.
You'll still be married. You still be married to them.
You'll still be married.
You're married to your gay boyfriend.
But I think that
But she said, hey, something's not working here. And I think I know what it is. And I'm going to call it out with love.
Yes. And it was after they had sex. And this was like the second time that they had hooked up, apparently. Because Shane had clearly just not
into it
at all. And there was a moment where they were hooking up and Shane was like thinking about Ilya. But no, the common sense and the love and respect that she has to have as a woman. Because on the other end of it, especially women who may not really feel that or a little ignorant to the fact that something might be going on, it probably is hurtful, because at some point they probably thought about marrying this person, but she was trying to get him to open up, and she was like, so my friend Miles really likes you, and Shane's autistic ass is like, oh, really?
He was like, I was cracking up because she was like, yeah, he's gay. Does that surprise you? He's gay. Are there any gay hockey players?
He's like, and
then she's like, okay, you're not getting this.
Yeah, finally. But he opened up to her, but he didn't even say, he like nodded in his head.
Yeah.
Because she was like, have you been with a guy? And he was like,
he's like,
yeah, just like twitching his head. Does anyone know? And he was like, which I thought was really sweet. And that's a real thing that probably happens. I have never experienced that. I don't think. Maybe some of my exes could be, but I don't know. But I've never
all my exes
been in that position before.
Poor girl.
But she literally said, she was like, every single one of my boyfriends have been gay. I was like, girl, maybe you need to do
maybe you need to step away. Girl. Yeah, step away from the artist.
Well, she did.
Oh, that's true.
She got the hockey player. She did.
That's funny.
And honestly, a real thing. She's like, as a theater girl, like, I know. And I'm like, oh, my sweet girl. And she was like, please, let's be besties, yada yada. And they do throughout the show. They're friends. End up being.
She's cool. I also love
Elena, which is Kip, because there's another gay.
There's another gay people.
Kip and Scott.
Everyone's gay.
They're all
gay.
Everybody's gay. Everybody's gay. And Kip and Scott, there's a lot of hate for Kip and Scott, but they literally, yes, there is. There is a lot of hate for them, because they're like, we don't care about them, yada yada. I'm like, are you kidding me?
No.
They literally set the tone. They set the standard so that they could, be together, Ilya and Shane.
Yeah. So basically, if you haven't seen, so Kip works at a juice bar. He's trying to.
Smoothies look
Kip
awful.
is short for Christopher. Kip is the dumbest name I've ever heard.
Awful.
All his friends are like, that's a dumb name, and I agree. That's a stupid name. Go by Chris or Christopher.
It is kind of twinky though.
Kip, but he's not a twink.
He's not. He's a twonk.
Kip. That's stupid. That's a dumb name. Sorry if your name's Kips. Like, subscribe. Just go by Chris. If your name's Christopher, go by Chris. I've never heard
of Kip being a nickname for Christopher.
No!
I've never heard of that before.
Anyway. So Kip works at a juice bar and is about to go to grad school for art history or something. And Private Ryan, what's his name?
Private Ryan? Is that what he played in Schitt's Creek?
Isn't his name Ryan or something?
No, his name's Scott Hunter.
Scott Hunter. I was
in the show. I don't know what his real name is.
In the show, the guy who plays Scott Hunter, who's on a hockey guy for the New York Rangers, but not the Rangers, whatever they're called, basically comes in and gets a smoothie, and he's like, oh, this guy's cute. And so he keeps coming back to get a smoothie, and then eventually ask him out, but he's like, it's got to be on the DL. Yeah. I can't come out. And Kip at first, is like, yeah, let's do it. And then as the relationship continues, Kip can't tell his family, he can't tell his father, he can't tell any of his friends, and it's killing him. And so one of his friends finds out and basically confronts Scott Hunter and is like, he doesn't deserve this, you don't deserve this.
Yeah.
Pull it together or we're out of here. And that's what happens. Kip is like, I can't do this. Which, good for Kip.
Good for Kip. To me, that's probably the most realist scenario of the entire series. Was that right there?
Good for Kip. Because that man was so rich.
I didn't think you were going to go say that.
And
they're going to say, good for Kip for standing up. No, good for Kip because that man was so rich.
That man was so rich. And
period.
And he threw it all away. And, he loved the dude, and he threw it all away because he don't want to be nobody's secret.
Yes, and I do like how Kip's best friend Elena also told Scott, "You deserve better as well," because we cannot just like jump down the throat of the DL, the person who is not quite out yet, because that's difficult. I know that's
especially when you're in the public eye like that.
Yes,
and he's got a lot of responsibility as like the captain.
Yeah, to me that scenario was like the realist.
But so in that's episode 3 basically, and then later episode 5 we come back to the two of them. Which, side note, episode 5, probably one of the best episodes of television in history.
It is. It's one of the highest rated episodes, period, in like television.
So, from top to bottom,
no,
amazing.
Top tier. If you're not going to watch a show, just go watch episode 5.
You won't understand it, but it's great.
At least.
So basically, at the end of episode 5, Ryan Scott Hunter, what's his name?
Scott Hunter. Why do you keep calling him Ryan? His name is not Ryan.
I just got Ryan on the brain. So Scott Hunter.
So yeah, Grainger Scott Hunter. So yeah, Grainger Shane. Sorry. I don't know why I keep thinking his name's Grainger. Oh my god, I just never knew.
Well, there's a guy named Ryan in the books, so maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Who the hell's Ryan?
He hasn't come out. He's not in there yet, but he's in the books.
Yeah, people. Okay, got it.
So when he wins the cup, which is like a big hockey thing, all of his like what? It's a
when he wins the cup, which is a big hockey thing.
It is.
I'm screaming. I know, it's just cracking me up. It's like equivalent to a national championship or like a Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's a big hockey thing.
So when he wins the cup, it's like a hockey thing.
Shut up. When he wins the cup, which is basically like a really big deal. So the New York wins the cup.
Which, if you didn't know, is a really big deal for hockey players. It's like the Super Bowl. It's like the World Series.
Anyway, all the teammates, all their families and their kids and their partners and wives and moms and dads. Oh, he's an orphan. They all come out to the ice.
Oh, yeah, he's an orphan.
He has no one. They all come out to the ice and they're hugging. And he's like, oh.
No one's around me.
He's like, I don't have a family. And then he looks up 2.5 years later after he broke it up with this man.
Wait, they broke up? I didn't catch that.
Yes. In episode 3, they broke up.
Why did I not clock that?
No, they fully broke up.
Wait, when?
At the end, he was like, whenever they were in his apartment, he was like, I can't do this. I'm going to go home. And then it cuts to him standing outside the party. He was crying to his dad. Yeah, they broke up.
Oh my God, I don't know why I didn't.
They broke up.
Clock that.
So 2.5 years later, he wins the cup and he's watching the audience. He's like,
oh my
come
God.
down here.
Oh, so they get back to that.
They got back together.
So why is he won? Why did he go? I guess because he still loves him or whatever.
Yeah. He's been hung up on this man for 2 years.
Dude, I didn't know. Okay, I did not clock that for some reason. I don't know why. I thought they were still together.
No, they broke up.
That's actually insane.
That's
yeah,
why...
he's like, come here, and they come down and they kiss. And it's all on television. And while this is happening, Illy is watching, Shane is watching. They're texting each other from where they're at. And earlier, Shane had invited Ilya to come to the cottage. And Illy was like, maybe. And then...
Well, in that scene, Ilya went to go break up with Shane.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
So Shane goes to the hospital, basically, because he gets hit by some hockey dude.
He gets a horrible concussion.
And Shane is in the hospital. Ilya goes to visit him. And he's going to go break up with him. And Shane's like, come spend the summer with me. Like, your dad's dead. Don't go back to Russia. Oh, his dad died. We're all over the place. She's like, don't go back to Russia. Stay with me in my little cottage.
He's like, maybe.
And then he leaves. And so it cuts to Scott Hunter kisses his boyfriend Kip on the ice.
And everyone's like, everybody's shook. Everybody's freaking out. It is cinema. It is so cinema. It's unreal.
It's crazy.
It is cinema. I was like,
yeah.
I mean, just jaw dropped.
And then whenever it cuts to, so he calls Shane. He's like, I'm coming to the cottage.
Boom. Ends the episode.
And it's so good.
It's unreal. But everybody's just freaking out because everyone's like, what's going on? Like, and the cuts back and forth in the music, like, true cinema. I don't care. Even if you're a homophobe, it is a cinema. Like, I don't care who
even
you
if
are.
you're homophobic, you gotta love this episode.
You got to love this episode truly because it is just so like it has you. And it's not, and it's crazy because it's not the reveal that we want quite yet because we really want Shane and Ilya, but that set the bar for them. And it's like, oh my gosh. Now I want to pause really quick and talk about some things in my notes before we get too far into recap and whatnot, and I
Yeah.
forget to talk about it. But there is a whole discussion here about women, not just straight women, but queer women, just women in general, are very obsessed. Very, very, very obsessed.
My straw just went up my nose.
His straw just went up his nose.
So you guys saw.
Caught in 4K.
Caught in 4K.
So, because I caught myself early on, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this. But I also love steamy, smutty stuff. Like, I'm obsessed with this, but obsessed with it. But this was different. This was more than just a Colleen Hoover book. This was more than just those weird drama reels on TikTok. I was like, why am I so emotionally reactive to this?
Yeah.
And I was doing some research, speaking with my friends. I texted my friends earlier because I told them I was filming this this episode because we've been talking about it a lot. We've all watched it. And why? Why are straight women so emotionally, not just sexually driven, because we all love watching people, be in love, but so emotionally tied to it. And one of the greatest things that I heard that I was like, oh, I totally understand this is it's like a TikTok. They said, my friend just told me the reason she loves Heated Rivalry so much is because she got to watch two people fall in love as equals without misogyny, and it makes me sick. And I'm like, oh wow, that really clocks, especially as a woman, because we're so used to usually seeing toxic, and there are toxic moments for them, but toxic not because of the power difference. Like, they both have a same power dynamic. They're both in the same position, like status wise, gender roles, and it not working, not because of an imbalance of a man and woman. Like, seeing two equals fall in love without a woman in it made some women, I was reading, like, feel safe almost, knowing that a woman wasn't there to have to fix something. Seeing two men do it themselves, I just thought that was a very interesting take. Like, seeing two people fall in love. He hates this take. Seeing two men fall in love as equal. Because yes,
I just don't get, like, I'm not a woman.
Yes, exactly. Because of course gay people have just, or the queer community in general has stipulations as well. They have, like, societal backlash and whatnot. But I thought that was just a very interesting take from a woman. Also, another comment I read, because it's a fantasy for women. Most of us will never be a gay man. I mean, I'm sure, you could, but I know I will never be a gay man. So it's almost fantasy, and then weirdly living through the obstacles that we will never experience. Which I thought was also interesting. And I'm not saying fantasy as in like women are viewing gay people as fantasy. No, we know that. We know it's real people, but at the end of the day, we have to remember this show is fictional romance. Like, we have to remember that at the end of the day. So we're allowed to view it as, fictional romance. But I think it also is because women have never seen that such connection with a heterosexual relationship. Like, I personally have never experienced what they are experiencing in any of my relationships. It's like, wow, I will never have what these two men will have.
Really?
Yes. Like, there is so much talk about it, about heterosexual relationships and that dynamic where women are like, oh my gosh, I don't think it almost makes them sad because they're like, I'll never experience this, especially in the bedroom scenes.
Break that down for me. Experience what?
So, okay, like experiencing the yearning. It's the yearning. It's more than just lust. Think about it. This is a 10-year arc.
Yeah.
This is like a 10-year arc. And I feel like a lot of men, and I'm just speaking at a baseline here, like, you can agree or disagree with me, but I'm still going to stand by my statements. I don't think a lot of men would sacrifice a 10-year arc like that for a woman. They'd move on to the next type deal. Like, this has so much passion and beyond lust, beyond sex. Ilya is sacrificing his stance at his home, home for being with Shane, especially at the end when the parents find out and whatnot. Like, it is so sacrificial that I don't think a lot of women have necessarily experienced something like that to that degree. Again, it's because unattainable.
Yeah.
It's unattainable for us. That's why it's like, wow. I'm just saying what I've been reading and whatnot, so you guys know. Like, I'm just sparking a conversation.
I think another viewpoint is a lot of men, like I see, like Shane wasn't with anyone.
No.
Besides Ilya and Rose.
Yeah.
And he like barely was, he like forced it with Rose. And I think it's almost, I think it's the autistic thing.
Yeah.
And I kind of see that too. No, I'm not being like, oh, I'm autistic.
Well,
but you know, I
got a diagnosis. I don't know about you.
But it's nice to see that and be like, oh, he just wanted the one he wants. He wants to be with the person he loves, and that's such like, especially not gay and straight relationships. Hookup culture just sucks.
Yes, and I think
it's so nice and refreshing to see someone who's like, I want to be with you, and that's it.
Yes, and I think that's where what I was trying to get at was, and again, there's also gay relationships where people do this as well, but majority of straight women have experience where a man is not going to wait. A man, you know, even if they say they are, they're going and fucking around with other people, like 1,000%. And I'm sure also in, you know, queer relationships too, like that's going to happen. But I think that's where the idea of like the sad fantasy comes in. It's like, damn, I'm not going to have somebody wait 10 years for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody waiting 10 years for my ass. Like, it's just, again, unattainable.
Yeah.
Unattainable is why we're so addicted to it. And knowing we'll never have an Ilya, but the only way we can access an Ilya is through this.
So sad.
Isn't it sad? Yes, it is.
What does our world come to?
But I think it's important. You know, I think I kind of like that people are digging deep into it beyond the sex, because it is beyond the sex. I mean, especially when it comes to also the queer community.
There's really not that, like, besides.
No, you only see ass. That's all you see.
And after episode 2, it's not like a lot of sex.
I love it though. It's some good stuff.
I've never been a big like schmut person. Even like in what's those books? The Fourth Wing.
Oh yeah, and I have all the books right here.
The Fourth Wing books. I read those and I was like, get to the dragons. I want to hear about the dragons.
See, I was like, let me hear the. I was the opposite.
No, I was like, I don't care what you guys are doing in the bedroom. I want to see you fight dragons.
Again, I think it's a woman thing, because women like so often. Oh, and I hate for this to sound so anti-men because I love men, but I think women have often been so disappointed in that way, you know, because there are all these books where it's the fantasy of, you know, these men and how, you know, addicted they are to women and this, and it's just like not real. So I think with the gay men in Heated Rivalry, it's like, oh, maybe that's real. That's why we like it so much.
And you know, something else I've seen, not really necessarily related to Heated Rivalry, but just on TikTok, I've seen a lot of people talk about how miserable people always say they are in a marriage or in a relationship. Then why are you in that?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, you married someone you didn't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a really good point. That's a really good topic.
I feel like
there.
all these women, or maybe men, are watching the show and reading these books to escape.
Yeah, big escape. Well, there's also on the flip side, I have seen some articles where someone's like, it has saved my sex life and my marriage because I missed that. Can I read? I'm gonna read. I have a snippet that I want to read really quick. Yeah. Just real quick.
Please hold.
Okay.
Please hold.
As someone married for over 10 years, it's safe to say that building desire and longing for each other isn't exactly an everyday occurrence. We're too busy packing school lunches, navigating activities, and striving for everyone to eat their dinner and make sustained, sexy eye contact all day. But after viewing that scene, I can't remember it's the club scene is what this person was referring to.
The club scene.
I let my mind go back to our early days when we were first dating, when we'd meet up at the bar, getting myself ready, planning out the night with high hopes how it would end. Our own playlists in the background, the music at the bar as we met up. There was a time that we there was a time where we did have that longing, that built up passion, and Heated Rivalry reminded me of that.
Aww.
Bringing it back to the front of my mind, since watching all 6 episodes, I'd find myself getting a bit, dare I say, giggly, thinking about my post-bedtime with my husband. I allow myself to fantasize about what's to come later on, to let my mind linger on some thoughts and ideas. I let the club scene play out in my head, and I remember the way all these stares made me feel, how the tension increased until I couldn't contain it anymore. We all need a release, and building up desire is proving up the ante in a very deliverable way.
I love that.
And I think on the flip side, that's making some people sad because they're like, I've never experienced that.
Oh. Yeah. But it's kind of what we talked about last time. waiting for something, letting something build.
Yeah. Sexy.
Yeah.
Even if it's in work.
Even if it's not a work thing, like even if it's a relationship, like letting the tension build.
Yeah.
And that's what they do. They wait 10 freaking years before they...
10 years. The long game. They really said the long game. The long game. But I just thought some of these point of views were interesting, especially like me as a woman. I relate to some of this, and I just thought, I don't know. I thought even a show like this that can bring up like societal emotions more than just like, because a lot of people are like, oh, it's the gay sex hockey show. No, it's like beyond that.
Yeah.
It really is.
And obviously it's affected a lot of people because it's blown up. And
a lot of closeted athletes, like we have yet to touch on that. I'm sure, I mean, I'm not a male hockey player or a male sports person, but I cannot imagine the amount of, shame and guilt that is around maybe closeted athletes, especially in that locker room talk where they're throwing the F slur around, where they're throwing, I'm sure even in 2026, like, and especially in these, male-dominated sports.
I was watching the show and I was like, guys, this was not even 10 years ago.
Oh, no.
Which I guess maybe it was coming up to, but I was like, guys, like, these stupid. Why are people still having to be this afraid of themselves?
And that's a lot of male, a male shame, because like men were, a lot of men are grown up and known to not really be in tune with their emotions and whatnot.
Especially in the South.
Especially in the South. Be a man, be a man, be a man. So I'll give it to the men on that one. I know y'all are not emotionally intact. It's not your fault. I'll give it to you. I'm just kidding. I'm not anti-man. I'm not. But
we know.
I'm just saying. I just want to make sure, like, I'm not coming across of any type of way. I don't want to offend anybody or come off, menaced or whatever the hell.
So just a few other things I want to touch on while we're still here. That in episode 5, that Russian monologue.
Talk about it.
Like, brother needs to win some sort of award. That was crazy.
Brother needs to win some type of award.
That was crazy, dude. And he was so good at playing such an asshole for so long, and then he had let it all come crashing down in that one monologue. As someone who didn't know Russian.
No, I felt everything.
Connor, props to you.
So Shane and Ilya are on the phone, and Shane
is like, tell me what's wrong in Russian so I won't understand, but you can get off your chance. Because Ilya is very reserved, and he doesn't like to talk about his feelings. And so Ilya, man, he took it and ran with it. He let it all out.
He goes in.
He basically talks about how growing up in Russia, he was like, I feel like I hate it here. I feel like people just want me for my money. People just want me because I'm achieving
his family, because his brother is very abusive.
His brother's a douche. Hate his brother. And he's like, I never want to come back here. And he's like, I have all this trauma. And he's like, and I love you so much. And I can't tell you.
Yeah.
In English.
And Shane just on the other side.
He's like,
not even knowing what he's saying. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful moment.
Masterclass of acting.
Masterclass of acting. Good. And remember, he had like a week to learn Russian.
Also, speaking of their brother, if you need money from your brother, why are you being a jerk to him?
Oh my God. If I was Ilya, I would have cut him off. I mean, I guess I get it because he's worried about his father. His father is sick, and the brother has children.
He was paying his brother to take care of his father, which he was not doing a good job of.
And the brother was like, I need more money. Give me more money.
So once the dad died, he was like, you're cut off. Oh, but he made a trust for his niece, which I thought was really sweet.
Yeah, that was great. That was an emotional scene. Like, cutting off his brother. He's like, I'm going to give you money one more time, then I never want to effing see you again. And I was like, period.
And then in episode 6, so I just have a few quotes from that episode.
Let's hear it.
And because that's when they're both at the cottage. It's when they both finally just let their freaking guard down and are honest with each other.
And they tell each other they love each other.
So at the beginning of the episode, he's like, I would like to just relax with you for once.
Yeah.
Meaning he just wants to hang out. He doesn't, no sex. Like, obviously no sex. But like, it's not about the sex. It's not about
no secret meetup.
No secret meetup. It's not about the tension. It's about them just being together.
Yeah. No playing hockey, no
like
practice.
Just spending time together, which I thought was sweet.
And in the comfort of like not having, because usually they hook up really quick and then they leave.
Yeah.
Like having full relaxation mode.
Ugh.
Well, as they thought. Then the dad shows up.
Another thing, that's not a cottage.
No, that's not a cottage. That's just like a lake house.
I was like, also, how do you clean all those windows? There's too many. I was like, that must be a nightmare.
I also hate the word cottage. I don't know why I hate the word cottage.
I like
hate
cottage.
it. Well, it's like I think of a cottage as some little rundown, little white,
that's what I
whimsical
thought.
butterfly, like
Yes.
vines, like
that's what I was expecting.
Secret garden looking shit.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
And then here comes some modern, like open beam, like
which was nice, but
nice.
not a cottage, honey.
On a lake. I'm like, what?
Also, why does he have 6 guest bedrooms?
Because he's autistic. I don't know. Like, just in case all the cats. And then a lot of like autistic people have been. I don't know why I said it like that. A lot of like the autism community has been like, I relate to Shane a lot, especially in the burger scene.
Yes.
When Illy comes out, he's like, why did you cut this in half? Burgers? He's like, the recipe called for it.
Maybe I am autistic. Because I get that, brother. I get it.
He's like, I can't cut it. I don't know.
Poor Shane. And
why you make so many burgers?
I thought it was really sweet whenever so Ilya opens up about his mom and
and then he's like, what was your mother's name?
Yeah, and then he was like, Ilya was like, she would have loved you the way I love you.
You know what? Yeah, I think we're all allowed to be upset about all this. We're allowed to be sad. That shit ain't happening. That shit ain't happening. I'm sorry. I was going to double down and be like, I was going to be like, actually, let me take back. No, I don't take back one thing I said because this shit is not happening. It probably never will. And I'm just really sad about it. Gay, straight, whatever the hell you are, it ain't happening.
Yeah.
Just gut-wrenching.
That line was gut-wrenching, dude.
Gut-wrenching. And then, having been this masculine, hard character the whole time, and then for him to finally say something like that. And that's why I've been saying I want to be a gay, I want to be a gay man. Because I think to us women, we're like, oh, this must be what's happening. Which, I mean, clearly I don't. It's not. It's like, we know it's not. But I think that's what we're like, I want to be a gay man.
She would have loved. Oh, that line got me.
She would have loved you like I love you. Oh, I'm gonna be sad.
Because I also think Ilya would have come out to his mom.
Oh, 1,000%.
I will say though, listen, mental health, very serious. Suicide prevention, very serious. She accidentally swallowed the whole bottle of pills. Funny as fuck.
Wait, what are we talking about?
So whenever he's whenever he's talking about his mom killing himself, she's like,
oh wait, that's how she died, right?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, she died. She accidentally swallowed a whole bottle of pills. I cracked up.
Wait, why?
That was so funny.
She accidentally?
Yeah, because Shane was talking. He was like, "How did you not tell me about your mom? How she died?" He was like, "She died when I was young." She was like, "Oh, how she died?" He was like, "It was an accident. She accidentally swallowed a whole bottle of pills."
Poor.
And it's a serious moment.
Accidentally.
I bust out laughing. Like, obviously, that's
accidentally went down the hatch. Baby, that was no accident. I hate to tell you, that was no accident.
Obviously, that's a very serious issue. But like, I was cracking up. I thought that was so funny.
That is funny. That was not. That's not an accident.
It
was an accident.
Well, no, that's the joke.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm laughing. You dummy. That's why I'm laughing.
Oh, I was cracking up. The poor guy and his.
It's liar told you that.
Liar.
It's liar.
When he's blushing, he's like, Russians do not blush. Liar told you that.
No, my favorite scene ever right now is Ilya is playing in the pool with these kids.
Oh,
and he
he's like,
out.
Who is this? Who is this?
Who's your father?
Who's your father? All right, I forgive you.
I think the father was probably cute, and I think that's why he said that.
That's funny. That's funny.
Also, he comes out of the pool and he's like, Shane, give me your wallet. Yeah. I want to give these kids some money.
Give these kids some money.
I forgot my wallet. Give these kids some money. Like, just wants to give the kids some money.
Well, because he made a bet with them.
Yeah, he did. I forgot. But I'm like, oh my, Shane, give me your wallet. Because they're both rich as fuck. Which is also another thing where I'm like, we'll never have that.
He walked in. I remember they went to Shane's apartment for the first time when he was like probably 22, and it's like this bougie high-rise apartment
with like a skylight and all this. It's all just really unfortunate and sad.
Yeah. Also,
at the end
really
of the day,
lovely.
At the end of the day, it's just really sad.
At the end of the day,
because it's unattainable.
But maybe it's not. I'm not going to speak that over us.
No, you know what? We'll be moving in silence.
We'll be moving in silence.
From here on out, my love life will be moving in silence. Yeah, I may not be seeing somebody.
That's really rich and a hockey player. Well, they've been on New York. I was like, shit, I gotta get back on Raya.
Oh, gotta get back on. Do we know if they're single?
I have no clue.
I mean, Connor's probably fucking. Hudson's probably fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, they gotta be.
They gotta be. But also, you know.
I don't know. If I was Hudson, I would dump somebody. So I'd be single. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I was, none of those, both those men don't need a relationship. Ryan has to go to work.
I know. But I mean, I hope you enjoy this video, guys. If you've seen Heated Rivalry, I'm pretty sure you loved it. If you haven't, you're probably like, what? These two idiots just jumped around the entire time.
The whole time. We just can't help it. There's just too much to talk about, so much to uncover, and we can't, we just can't help it.
We can't help it.
But please leave us a comment about your thoughts, your theories.
Heated Rivalry.
Especially my girlies. Talk to me about why you got so attached to it.
That is crazy because before I watched it, our female coworkers were like, "You have to go watch it right now. It's so good."
Yeah, and a lot of people are mistaking that. They're like, "Why are the women allowed to like it?" Like, we can't forget that it's about so like the queer community. Of course.
Shut up.
But
people can just let people like things.
Yes, let people like things, but also we got to remember a lot of women are very supportive of gay men in the queer community. I mean, look
at the women in the episode.
Yes,
that's their homegirls.
Look at Elena. So we are allowed to feel a certain way about it, especially if you are surrounded and most of your loved ones are in the queer community.
It's like, if you think someone can't like someone because of that, shut up.
Also, women were also oppressed. Can we not forget? Thank you. Let's not forget women were oppressed.
Yeah.
So we can have a moment to say we love the gay show.
I'm an ally.
Thank you. Thank you.
But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We just kind of talked and hopped, but
we had to. We had to get it out.
We had to, guys. We
couldn't not. We had to. Not. So we hope you enjoy.
And I just want you, guys, I love you the way she would have loved you. Yeah, whatever that quote is.
She would have loved you the way I love you.
Hey, I threw up.
But
I would have punched him in the face. Don't ever say that to me again. Are you kidding me? We got to get Connor on here.
We do.
He's from Texas.
And that would be perfect to, for our lineup, like the low country, you're in the Arkansas. Like, I feel like it'd be perfect.
Yes.
To have that third southern route in.
Come on, Connor.
Come on,
just
honey.
be cool.
I know you want to come on the show.
We've almost got 200.
We've almost got 200 followers. Get us to 200.
Come on.
Honestly, I'm proud of that. Imagine 200 people in this room right now. Yeah, that's a lot of people.
We wouldn't fit.
No, we wouldn't fit.
We love you guys.